So again, we appreciate you guys both being here and really being a part of what we're trying to do. And we respect both of you in the hobby. Bryce, I think we met first and then realized that you guys kind of do a lot of things together. Um, and, one of the things that we're just kind of breaking it down is just, you know, what you guys are most excited about to maybe be a part of this show and what you feel like is different. And if are you excited as a buyer or seller or just, meeting new people in the hobby. Um, kind of break that down for us.
Yeah.
I think for me at least, I love being in our roots where we're from and just being able to support it however we can. I remember when you guys started your first couple of shows, I was like, man, these guys get it. They're really communal minded. They've got a lot of things going with it with the cards and kicks. They're trying to find where their place is for it.
Yeah.
And because we were buying on such a clip, we were like, man, we can't really set up here yet. But you guys have grown and grown, and we want to support you guys and support our community. And so now we have a like mind.
Yeah.
So it's getting us excited to see what comes next.
Yeah. Yeah, and we appreciate always watching your videos too, driving through tornadoes or whatever
Yeah.
it may be.
Yeah,
It's
just,
something like
just
that.
drove through the tornado.
I'd
It
like to
was-
be a fly on a windshield though.
Yeah.
Maybe hear some of those conversations, but
Yeah.
maybe for another time.
maybe for another time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, but yeah, like what Bryce said, it's being in our hometown is great.
Yeah.
Like I just got back from Dallas at 5 a.m. Bryce flew back for a different show yesterday. I mean,
Yeah.
and I like what you guys do too. It's the culture.
Yeah.
I like the shoes and stuff too. So like,
Same.
I've probably spent $1,000 each time one of your shows on shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
Just throwing them out.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I like it. And then I like being at shows that I enjoy. Bryce, you
Yeah.
know, like there's not many shows that I enjoy going to. And I enjoy going to your guys' show. It's pleasant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all shows are pleasant, but there's some different than others
Right.
where it's just, it's like I think we've set up at 3 of your shows so far.
Mhm.
And I've never looked at the time and thought, when is this gonna end?
Right.
Compared to like,
Yeah.
like
We've all been in those.
yeah,
for
we've
sure.
all been in those. And
Yeah.
I haven't been to one of your guys' shows where I've looked at my, phone and I'm like, damn, when is this
It's
gonna
about
end?
4 o'clock
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just not here yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and that's really,
Yeah.
people don't talk about that, but there's not many of them.
That's true, and I think we've certainly experienced that for sure. And we are not lost on the fact of how busy you guys are. So we appreciate you guys making time out of your schedules to come and support us. But this is not just about us; this is about you, right? As sponsors and believing in us. We have always tried to do our things a little bit different. We've been in the sterile shows before. We were both passionate about music. Obviously, he does this for a living, and we just want to have energy at every single show. So, thinking about energy, what are some of the energetic items that you're going to be bringing to the show? Things that you want to show off, either to sell or things that you're looking to buy specifically at Miller Card Fest.
We're blessed to be able to do this for a living as well. But I think that one of the things we're looking for is volume on a lot of levels. So we're looking for a lot of cards that are valued at like $100 and under.
Mhm.
And we're looking for the rarest of the rare. So if you have, quality graded cards or even ungraded, we're looking for gold stars. We're looking for shinings. We're looking for 90s inserts. We're a little different than most. So we're buying Pokemon and we're buying, all kinds of different sports.
Yeah.
And we want to
Soccer
do
a
the
lot.
yeah, I'm buying a lot of soccer.
Nice.
That's
So
awesome.
we are fully engaged and ready in the hobby, and not just on the TCG front, but on the sports
Yeah.
front too. And it's nice to see a show that's favoring that too.
Yeah, absolutely. We love the variety that you guys always bring. Outside of just some of the pockets that you guys are looking for, what are you bringing to sell? Anything that collectors can be looking for that, hey, they've got this on their list, their short list. I know Theo and Bryce are gonna come to the show with this.
It's going to be really hard to say that because
There's
everything
now
that
5
we
weeks
have-
before, right?
yeah, everything we have right now probably be gone by then.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some stuff that people want.
Yeah.
I don't know about right now what we're gonna have.
We get into
Yeah.
and out of cards quickly.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if
Makes
we
sense.
don't, we typically put them away for a while.
We do.
Yeah.
So I think things that you can expect at our table range from anything from like soccer, looking into the World Cup because we'll be at Fanatics Fest this summer,
Yep.
into Pokemon, like the rare with gold stars, shinings, first editions, lots and lots of graded cards at our booth. And honestly, lots of cash. We do a lot of buying. We
Awesome.
fully expect every 2 weeks that we're, you know, probably rolling over $100,000 to $150,000 of, just buying. So we hope to bring that to your show as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna be bringing the buyers to you. That's for sure.
For sure. Yeah. What since you guys travel the country with shows, what do you feel like the state of the hobby is? Like in the trends. Brad and I get a little bit of it, in our kind of local and now regional shows. But
Yeah.
what do you guys feel like? Is it trending on the upward? Is it, is Pokemon? I mean, Pokemon's been red hot for a while. Is it going to stay red hot? Maybe just
Yeah.
speak on that a little bit.
I
might
think
be a
for
good-
me,
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot in the stock markets and like how our world is turning right now over and over that, a lot of the stocks are dropping and other things are dropping. There's jokingly news that if you would have invested in Pokemon back in the day when we were kids versus the S&P 500, we
I-
would have
I saw
got
this.
1,000x on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that people want to invest and are investing in this and collecting this because it brings them freedom, it brings them creativity, it brings them passion and nostalgia. And
So true.
if they really want to invest in something, yeah, they can go the stock route, but they're choosing to put their dollars into something that they enjoy. And I think that's what is keeping us afloat and alive and healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing some crazy numbers in Pokemon, don't get me wrong, and One Piece, don't get me wrong on that. Like sometimes I go, whoa, is this unhealthy? But I'm also seeing it in sports.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge,
Yep.
Otani. Don't get me wrong, they're goats. Like they're going to be future goats.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I think that, people want to be in this. And I mean, we talk about supply all the time, but there is demand for it.
Mhm.
There's demand for nostalgia, there's demand for investments, and there's demand for something tangible in the digital world.
Yeah, let's piggyback on that just for a second before we get to you, Theo. You had mentioned something to me earlier about like some of the things you're watching, like in TCG, right? So it's Pokemon, you were talking One Piece, and then that 3, 4, 5 level.
Yeah.
What's picking up? What are some things that you're
You
noticing?
just want to hear about Hello Kitty, I know.
Yeah. I left that one off the list. Yeah.
So there's like IPs that basically bring, a lot of these big dollars to the forefront of what anime and what, collectibles and trading card games look like. And
Okay.
Pokemon's right at the top, multi-billion-dollar business, right?
Mhm.
Second might surprise you, it's Hello Kitty. Then there's some other ones there. One Piece is right in that mix. And so we're looking at these 3, 4, 5s and going, what's next? One Piece just had a huge pop. It might have been short, but it also can grow. It's only been around trading cards for about 5 years. The live action really kickstarted a lot of that. I didn't even know it existed before. And so I'm looking back and going, what did I know existed? And there are some other, avenues like Dragon Ball is one of those that I can really see flourishing. Bandai has a great quality control. There's just so many different avenues that you can go. I don't get me wrong, I don't think Hello Kitty is the move, but that is the second
It's not
IP
my
there, right? It's not my move,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you have to look at where the dollars flow sometimes. And
Yeah.
the dollars tell us, if you're looking at Pokemon, you need to be looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, just like we look at Jordan and LeBron
Yep.
and Kobe and all these top 5 guys.
Mhm.
We're looking at them and calling them the GOATs. Well, if you're going to be in TCG, you got to be rational to what is next. And so
Yeah.
that's what I try
I
to
thought
do.
that was just an interesting perspective when you talked about that because I mean, it's not my school, so I look to you guys for some guidance there. But just your thought process of looking at like where's 4, 5, and 6, what's coming up, and where are the buys,
And Steve,
and where are the
sometimes
collectors, right?
We're
What
just
people
guessing
look-
too. You just don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I just bought my sister. She just sent me a link in Dallas to a Supreme's Hello Kitty jacket,
Nice.
and I bought it for her. Yeah, I didn't even know we told you that. And I was just thinking Hello Kitty, like I just bought it, and it was
Yeah.
like with Supreme. So like you know, you
Yeah,
guys,
for sure.
so like when you talk about it, it's like it's the first time you've heard of Hello Kitty in a while, hasn't it?
Yes.
First time I just heard
Yeah.
Hello Kitty in a while.
I think
Spent
that
$350 on a jacket.
the last time I heard Hello Kitty was, I think it was,
10 years ago.
yeah, and it was like on a
You
lunch
talk
Yeah.
about this.
No,
I think.
Not at all.
I just thought it was like the girls that were like into anime a little bit and had that,
Right.
like the emo girls kind of wear the Hello Kitty stuff. That's
Yeah.
all I knew about it.
Yeah. Super wild.
And so that they have cards.
No. IP is like
You're just talking about
your
intellectual
entertainment.
property.
Yes.
Like Labubu's.
Yes.
Like, you know,
Oh,
Your
yeah.
intellectual
there's a
property.
new, like,
Yeah,
Labubu
that's
hasn't been
correct.
popular, so it's declined.
Yeah.
But, like, they just made a big old post I saw on the way here.
Of where their
It
IP
was,
was.
it was, no, it was a Labubu Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
And, like, people were, like, freaking out over it.
Oh,
There's
gosh.
demand there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because it's Hello
Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Lulu
Kitty.
Kitty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kitty Boo Boo.
Kitty Boo Boo.
Kitty Boo Boo.
We have derailed here.
Ooh, I like the Kitty Boo Boo. Let's run with that.
All right. Is there anything to wrap it up? Or we?
Oh, I'm good. I do have a nice little closer here though. So
Hit us.
we're familiar with all the GOAT conversations, and I don't know how much the GOAT conversations have come up in some of the other interviews, but let's talk about Joe Montana versus Tom Brady.
You guys are missing one.
You're missing one.
It's Peyton.
Peyton Manning. Okay, so let's go Peyton, Joe, and Tom. Who's your pick and why?
All right. We just, I just had this conversation Saturday at trade night with
Okay, so it's
12
perfect.
people. And I kept putting Peyton 5, and I didn't like it. I think it goes Peyton over Brady because he didn't cheat, and Peyton never had the defense or the coach that Brady had. But
Valid points.
valid points. I truly think it goes Brady, Manning, Mahomes, Montana.
Okay.
You guys didn't even talk about him, but that's my top 4. I don't care who 5 is. I think it goes
Yeah.
Brady, Mahomes, Brady, Manning, Mahomes. I think Mahomes will pass Manning at some point in his
Yeah,
career if
I
he
want him to
stays,
stay healthy.
if he stays healthy.
I agree.
And then Montana.
Yeah. I
Love it.
I don't disagree with that. I feel like
That's a solid.
I feel like Manning, Manning for a lot of years, especially growing up here, was, we didn't like Brady at all. I think because Brady played longer, Brady also had obviously plenty of more Super Bowls.
Better team.
Yeah, better team, coaching, like,
Everything.
consistent coaching, players and stuff like that.
Less Aaron footballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Some other things.
So, I mean, yeah, in most people's conversations, Tom Brady is the GOAT and will be the GOAT. But I think Peyton's right there in his playing time that he had. Yeah. So I agree with your top 4.
Yeah.
5.
Well, maybe the question is, what could Peyton do with less air? Maybe that's the question.
Right.
I think Peyton would have won more Super Bowls if he was on the Patriots on his career.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Bryce? What are you thinking of those 3, those heads? Similar list?
Yeah, I can't even like slur the words Brady out of my mouth without, having some heart wrenching.
Something don't feel good.
Yeah. Only because, and I'm very glad that he's in the hobby. I'm very glad that he's being active and
True.
that we're seeing the new Tom Brady of, what we couldn't probably see back then. But like it's always been Peyton for me. We grew up that way. It's hard to even take your roots out of it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to talk about regular season, I'm still going to give it to Peyton. But if we're going to talk about who's got the rings in the sport, like it's obviously Brady.
Yeah. Love it. Great perspective. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you
Always
very
a
much for
pleasure.
supporting
It
us.
was fun to come out
Yeah, sure.
5 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.